Hello and welcome to what will be the final season of this series. As we go 1-0 down in the Super Cup. Would it be a Super Cup if I wasn't losing it? Let's be honest. I was aiming to do a few more kind of this series, but I put so many hours into it, so much. Well, I've really enjoyed it. It's got to the stage now where the football season sort of finished, like talking on either side, and I'm just going to have a bit of a break away from making this sort of content. We did lose 2-0 in the Super Cup, of course. And I'm just going to kind of skim through this last season. I thought let's end it on a high. I feel like the cycle for this sort of game, I put so many hours into it, and I was a full-time job on work, other projects as well. But this season was really good. The main thing was just to win the league. I wanted to win the league with Real Madrid, and I feel like I've done well. I'm not ruling out that I never ever play this again. You know, I'm getting new Wi-Fi, so I may move to streaming at some point. I can continue there. But it's got to the point where I'm like, if I'm not quite enjoying it, I feel like I've got the most. I've absolutely loved it. I've loved making content. I have got a Football Manager series I'm really looking forward to, actually, which is a little bit different, which I'm hoping to do. And then I'll just kind of see what it is. I might move to more of a streaming format, as I said, we'll see. But it's only, I play this like non-stop and put so much time into the editing and making these videos fun, and I've loved it. But I just decided, quit whilst you're on the top. Like I'm doing within the series, because we were just destroying the league. We went to Barcelona, went 1-0 up, which was fantastic, and we're just absolutely flying through. And yeah, it was looking good for like the league title from game one, really. Swansea was in good form, much better than last season. Mbappe, what a strike that is. 2-0. So I won the Champions League. I won 2 Champions Leagues in my career. You know what? I've loved it at Dortmund, Real Madrid, but my favourite parts were like the Bromley and Wigan years. I think when you're playing in like those sort of teams, it's a bit more fun, and I've enjoyed. But it gets to stage FIFA as well, where like people just get ready for a new game. You know what? Off topic, I've actually been enjoying FIFA's tactical mode. I was even thinking of doing a series of that a little bit, but we'll see. I think it gets to that stage where you almost like just put these sort of games down a bit, don't you? But there we go, 2-0 in this game, or whatever it was. We're just battering teams left, right and centre. I didn't play all the games, but put a bit on highlights mode, a bit of both. For once, highlights mode, I only played like 3 or 4 on there because you just win every game. It's just a bit boring. But Mbappe's buzzing. Look at him. Just a bit cringe, really, isn't it, mate? You know, good save, Solly. How do you say that? I'd give me back the Bromley and Wigan days. But no, I've absolutely loved it. But you get to a point where you're like, I think I've played enough of this career now. Yeah, we were just absolutely battering teams on the way to the league. Swansea, top of the Golden Glove again. What a career he's had. If I had more time, I definitely would have done a couple of seasons. I'll move back to the Premier League and go from there, and then maybe end at Leicester or Wigan. Leicester, where I'm originally from. But so yeah, we're 3 or 4 points in the lead. And it was just made loads of saves, really. Until we kind of had a game where I didn't make loads of saves, all of these. We'd have a bit of a wobble. This is cutting edge. You can tell I'm near the end. In football times, I'm on the beach. I'm on the beach of this series now. But look at this, going from behind it, this game. Done well in the Cups as well, until we got knocked out. Yeah, great cutting edge. Look at that for a save by Swansea. He's a class goalkeeper, isn't he? Look at that. Oh, what a save. What a keeper. Basically, I just had loads of clips and I edited together all the stuff that happened. I think my game broke at one point. That was another thing that put me off the series. I was like, I played like 3 or 4 games, recorded it, was buzzing, and then like the next day it come up, we're looking into an issue where people played Cremo last night, basically, and then haven't got their gameplay. I was like, alright, ruin my immersion. But we did win the Champions League as we tried to retain it and go from there. Excuse me. Look at this, we were playing Athens. This is a sort of... We were a lot better than last year. I mean, Swansea's form was really good. A lot better it was at the start. It was a very inconsistent start when I was getting a save system wrong. But we were just really good. And this is another game where Atletico Madrid, all the teams hunting us down. And look at that, for save. Big double save by Swansea. Unbelievable goalkeeper he is. And on his day, he's had one ever career. I'm just really happy I've actually finished all these series as well. But there we are. We went 1-0 up in the 71st minute. A crucial game to try and extend our lead at the top in the Madrid derby. Look at this. Mbappe going through with a shot. A bit lucky how it went there. Jude Bellingham with a strike. Went through, not through the keeper, but lucky and unlucky at the same time. We want to say it. And then Mbappe through on goal. 2-0. Nothing lucky about that. Look at that. Beautiful finish. Another win in the Madrid derby. Beautiful things until they had a go, and what a save that is by Swansea. He is on top of his game. Quitting at the top. Look at this. As Atletico Madrid come forwards, and luckily it went wide. And that was another win, another clean sheet. Swanee's on fire. Look at that. What a lad. What a player. We're going to win the league with Real Madrid. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Still the Champions League as well. Doing very well in the group stage at this point. So yeah, we had a good team as well. We didn't really improve it much over the summer. There we are. We did start having a bit of a wobble though, and it's all looking really good. Let's give off a notable ones against Bilbao. Great save early on by Swanee. Obviously, we're up 3 or 4 points in the lead at this point, and it will be the final season. And yeah, this what a goals you can see, crikey. We can see the goals like that at Bromley at the start. There we are. Going forward though, good chance, and again it's well saved by Swanee. So we weren't having it our own way. If I'm honest, I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. We're gonna win the league. Until we went through, my voice gave away there. But look at that finish by Mbappe. He's been very good. It's almost as good as Michael Cheek and Josh Stones was, and Darwin Núñez as well. But look at this football. Look at this football. Look at this finish. Oh, that is lovely. We thought, oh, on for another routine win, but then they come forward again. Good save, Swanee, expecting to make that. Go forward again, but strike, and what a finish. That is, no keeper saves that. Fantastic strike by Bilbao to make it 2-1. Before they come forward again, and again a great shot, great save by Swanee. But he was on fire. This is going to be one of those rare defeats at like, so the 71st minute, coming forwards, cross into the box, strike, and again wonder save by their keeper. Swanee again actually smart at his front post when this kind of cutback option was there. I was going to call it a sweaty goal. You could tell I grew up watching KSI, didn't I? Still in my brain. There we go. 2-1 defeat, and all of a sudden, simply easy title. So I had a bit of a wobble. But it's part of the season, it happens. Swanee's gutted, he's in tears. But we got back onto winning form with big saves like this by Swanee. What a keeper. What a keeper. I did go to highlights earlier in there, but I sort of quickly stopped that, so I went to like quick sim and playing games. But there we go. Against Valencia, teams like Valencia we were just saw off. The team who won the league last season. So we played a Super Copa, and this was a big one. Barcelona, we had in the semi-final. We lost to them in the semi-final last year. But in this game, Swanee was on it. Nothing happened until like the hour mark, and the game came into life, and Swanee came to life, making sure the game went to extra time. And again, we didn't really do much. Look at that for a save, and then it could have gone anywhere. Oh my god! But yeah, Swanee's done brilliantly into extra time. Look at this going forward. Great chance, and again Serrano play. And Mbappe gets a crucial goal in the 107th minute, obviously in extra time. Beautiful stuff, Kylian. Well done. Is this going to be our year? We're actually going to win a Super Copa. But there we are, we did win 1-0, absolute scenes, and we were playing Valencia in the final. Team who won the league last year, just beat them in the league. We're 4 or 5 points in the lead at the moment in the league. It's looking good. Look at that though, scenes, lovely stuff. We played Valencia and it started good as we went 1-0 up on the way to another trophy, hopefully at Real Madrid. But then it all went a bit weird. In the 28th minute, Valencia came forward with a chance, strike, and that was a warning sign. Well saved by Swanee. Just went in the corner enough, thankfully. But he did what he needed to do. And before going forward with a chance and just cooking that one out, 1-1. Valencia back in the game in the 43rd minute. Not what he needed at all. Valencia had no chance. I thought it was a great save by Swanee. I don't think you can class that as a mistake. He's made a good initial save. You just hope that the game will help it, or the physics will make it go higher. But in the end, it's a very disappointing goal to concede. In the 63rd minute, there's some awful defending. Swanee makes a save, and then that's match fixing. That is match fixing. He boots it in the net. Gabriel's own goal. Mental scenes. How was that happen? Well, it was just ridiculous. And then that's a great save by Swanee, but the game was all done. So again, I lost quite a lot of finals in this, haven't I? And this was, especially when it's like a Super Cup or something like that. But yeah, 3-1 win. Valencia fair play with 4 points in the leads. 21 games in against Barcelona. Valencia miles off it, last year's champions. So we went to Atletico Madrid in the derby, 1-0 up, keen to do the double over them. Atletico came forward with a chance, and it was easily saved by Swanee. Ball coming forward, lovely bit of move, lovely, 2-0. Put it past the keeper. Mbappe doing well, and the league title was looking good. Despite that bit of wobble, we're going well still. Going forward a chance, and just weird animation. I feel like Swanee could save that, but oh well. And then going forward again, similar chance, and that was a great save by Swanee, keeping it 2-1. Forward deep into the second half. Can I get an equaliser? Go forward. Huge save by Swanee. He's just the world's best. Quitting at the top. Look at this. Before the ball in the box, and that's even better. That's how I like to see my pro. Just so athletic. That's when you sort of let go of LB. Sometimes it kills you back. We're going forwards. We almost killed the game off, but we won 2-1. And then fast forward 28 games. We're still 4 points in the lead, and we went out the cup on penalties. I think that's a quarterfinal, semi-final, and a couple del Rey. 8 games to go, 7 points in the lead though. It's all looking very, very good.